Hi, English Lagoon, and welcome back. It is English in 30 days. We are on day 5, determiners. A and an versus the. What are these little words, and do they even make a difference? They do. Let's go. Now, in English, there are many determiners. It's a modifying word we use to describe a noun. For example, let's say our noun is car. I could say your car, my car, that car, this car, every car, any car. Today, we are talking about definite and indefinite articles. A car or the car. What is the difference? Let's start with a and an. A and an are used for general or non-specific nouns. They are called indefinite articles. You use a or a when the next word starts with a consonant. You use an when the next word starts with a vowel or a silent H. Here are our vowels and silent H sound that we would use with an. If we wanted to use an indefinite article, we use an with these words because they start with a vowel. An appetizer, an article, an apple, an egg, an engine, an education, an idea, an inch, an island, an object, an ocean, an office, an ulcer, an undergrad, an hour, an honor, an herb. We use a when the next word starts with a consonant. This can be for a noun or an adjective to describe the noun. Here is the difference between using a and using an. A banana, a bike, a dog, a kite, a man, a girl, a horrible fight. An owl, an oval, an honor to meet you, an island that wakes up each morning to greet you. As you can see, I'm using a or a before words that start with a consonant, and I'm using an or in American English before words or adjectives that start with a vowel or a silent H. Now again, this is all for general nouns. Let's talk about using the with specific nouns. The is a definite article. We use the to talk about specific nouns. Nouns that are unique or known. For example, I want to go to the fair. I am going to the baseball game tonight. The man who works behind the desk gave me free tickets. When there is only one of something, we also use the definite article the. For example, the moon, the sun, the Atlantic Ocean, the White House, the Eiffel Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, so let's look at some real life conversations using the examples a, an, and the. Is there an ocean around us? Yes, we are near the Atlantic Ocean. In the first question, the person is asking about any ocean. It could be this ocean or that ocean. Or they are not asking about a specific ocean. Also, if you look, ocean starts with a vowel. So we use an, or pronounced in American English, in. Is there an ocean? Is there an ocean? In the second sentence, the person responds, we are near the Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean is specific. It is also the only Atlantic Ocean. Because Atlantic Ocean is a specific noun, we use the. Let's look at another example. Do you work in an office? No, I work in the gym across the street. Again, the first question is general. The person is asking if the stranger works in any office. The answer is more specific. No, I work in the gym. Now, we use the because they describe the gym. The gym across the street. Because the person describes the gym or makes the gym known, they use the gym across the street. Another example, the gym down the road. This person could also answer, no, I work in a gym. It's general. You don't know what gym, where it is. They haven't talked about it yet. It's just a general gym. If you look, we use an or in because office starts with a vowel. Do you work in an office? Here, gym starts with a consonant. Do you work in a gym? Let's look at our next example. Now here, we have two different ways to answer the question. Can I please have an apple? The first way. Sure, grab the apple that's in the fridge. The second way. Sure, grab an apple from the fridge. Now, which response is better? They both work. They just mean slightly different things. Okay, if you look at my horrible drawings, here is a visual difference between the two sentences. Number one, sure, grab the apple that's in the fridge. There is one specific apple in this fridge. Sure, grab an apple from the fridge. Grab an apple from the fridge. In this picture, you can grab whichever apple you want. It's general because there are more of them. Okay, guys, that is all for now. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to get everything packed into 5 minutes, but hopefully this was a quick review for you. Remember, we use a or an with general nouns, and we use the with specific or named nouns. Okay, I'm Delaney Grace, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6. It is quiz day, so I will see you tomorrow, and I'm very excited. Thanks for watching.